Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Firm. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas obtain parole and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. For more information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthis, you can find it at the website, parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
Listeners should be aware that the following program contains language and audio images which may be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old historic old exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The man with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This thing's my love. It's Friday night. The inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the prison show. I'm not sure if I'm on, David. Maybe?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? I guess it's not coming through on my... Now, here they go. My earphones. I'll blame them. So, welcome to the prison show. Tonight is... What is the date? I've been writing it all day, and now I can't remember. July the 25th. Yes, 25.
25, 7/25/25.
That's right, 7/25. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. So, it's been a hard week this week. We've lost quite a few people. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne.
Hulk Hogan?
Oh, yeah, well.
Hey, don't mess with the Hulkster. Jamal, what's his... From the Cosby Show?
Cosby Show, yeah. Yeah, so we've... And there was a guitarist that died too, and now I can't remember who it is. Anyway, it's been a hard week for Generation X, that's for sure. We've lost some people, so hopefully that's it. That's it for right now. We can only take so much. So tonight, David, as usual, has lined up a great show. Brittany Robertson. Brittany! She is going to be on. She is the Director of Incarcerated Support, Ad-Seg Specialist with TPCA and Texas Prison Reform Activist.
I think she said she's no longer with TPCA, and I accidentally put that on there.
Yeah, I don't think she's, yeah. So
no bad blood, she's just not there anymore.
Right, yeah, no bad blood, just not with them. And doing a fantastic job, I might add. Chivas Watson, End Mass Incarceration, Houston, and working I need better glass. Working group 512. Let me blow that up. Marci Marie. Yay. She's going to be on. She is the Prison Show Women's Unit reporter, filmmaker. Hell yeah. Social media influencer and director of community engagement at Lioness Justice Impacted Women's Alliance. That's a lot, Marci. You got it going on. And, of course...
When does she sleep?
I'm starting to wonder that. She was relaxing in a pool not too long ago, and
Must be nice.
I'm like, she wasn't relaxing. She was shooting some videos. That's what she was doing. And, of course, Linda and I. We are here. But in the studio tonight, we have David.
Why don't you read yours and Linda's introduction? It's important.
It's important? Okay.
It is.
Let me read Linda. The Death Row Angels are on the prison show every other Friday, shouting out updates to those on Texas Death Row. The Angels visit and mail updated information and are at the Huntsville unit every execution to protest.
Now, doesn't that sound better than, just Linda and I?
Well, they're used to us.
But you're important to them.
And yes.
And there are people in 44 other states that don't know who the heck you are.
That is true. So, but we are getting letters to the contrary.
Yeah, we get a lot of out-of-state letters.
Yeah, we are. And we definitely appreciate it. And let me say, Frederico Hoven from Indiana, you do not give up, and we appreciate that. You're awesome.
You like Travis Fletcher?
Yeah, that's right, Travis Fletcher. So anyway, let's get going. Brittany is on line 1. Let's get to Brittany and all those plus signs there. Hey, Brittany.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How are you doing?
Beautiful. I'm doing wonderful as always.
As always. And you're doing wonderful. Doing wonderful things.
Thank you. Yeah, the event coming up, that is one of the things I'm most excited to talk about. I know you guys are going to have a booth there, the prison show. We're going to have other advocates there as well, but we're bringing in Change Music to do a free concert, and then we're also going to have Two Bros Cafe for the food truck, advocacy booths, and some opportunities to gather resources. The individual, Ronnie Chulos, I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly, he's going to be running for governor, but he will also make an appearance there and wants to address the crowd. So, yeah, I'm just really excited for August 10th. It's going to be in Houston on Naylor Street. For anybody who wants to come join us, it's completely free. Our thank you to y'all.
That's my favorite price.
That's the best price. And I think he pronounces it Tullis. And the only reason I know this is because I have some friends named Tullis. Otherwise, I wouldn't know how to do it.
Yeah, him and I became friends on Facebook recently.
Oh, good. Yeah, he's very outspoken about the justice system, and I think that's what Texas needs. I often say I think the best campaign for running for governor is letting the nation know that Texas hasn't bothered to rehabilitate their gang members when they could have made it mandatory instead of their gateway program for grad. There's no better way than to say failing public safety is failing to rehabilitate those you find potentially dangerous. So having the opportunity to have those people who are seeking that rehabilitation be there in person. Our incarcerated team members, some of them have recently been released, so they'll be joining us there and be addressing the crowd on what we need the conditions to begin looking like in order to preserve life and to hold the TDCJ's mission statement to truth.
Yeah. Let's do that. I like that part.
Mm-hmm.
So you've had some team members that have been released?
Yes. Yes, Raymond Lopez and Joshua Sweeting are two of the team members. They were interviewed by Paul from Texas Public Radio. There's a few articles out about them, but they'll be there in person to talk about their internal activism and some of the things they've witnessed change over the last few years. So I'm very excited to have them there, and a few of our other supporters that were incarcerated are now going to be joining us out there.
Which is very important if you're formerly incarcerated. Definitely.
Absolutely.
What's the date on that again?
That's August 10th.
August 10th. And I know we've been advertising it on the Prison Shows page and on the Death Row Angels page, but we're going to be doing it, sharing it more so now that it's coming up sooner.
And we have a flyer that we shared, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. And we're going to also be updating a secondary flyer to show some of the organizations that are going to be there, and then also highlighting the food truck and some of the other things we're going to have to offer. But we wanted to get you guys a sneak peek and let everybody know Change Music is coming into state to perform.
Can you hook up with my contacts with the guys that got out? Can you share contacts with me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, they're giving out interviews. I mean, who should they not get but the prison show?
Right. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, one of our team members, his biggest supporter, Heather's watching the show right now, but she has done so much for him to prepare him for success, and that's basically, that's a big gap in what they're failing to do. I still got guys trying to get their ID from 6 months ago. So it'll be beautiful to have them talk about what they want to see for the justice system, especially with Ronnie being there.
So they'll be able to talk to him directly and from their personal experiences.
Yes. Kind of give them a head start on what they need more than anything. And they're not asking for cable TV, they're asking for rehabilitation. So I think it's fair that we listen.
So did he reach out to you to be a part of the organization or the event?
So Ashleen Gaddy actually put us in touch with the Texas Prison Transparency Project. And, I said, I want advocates out here. I want to give them their place and space to speak. So, anybody who has an idea about Texas prison reform, this is the place to talk about it. That's kind of why we took that name, is we wanted to give everybody a space. Especially for the incarcerated coming out and becoming more involved in activism upon release, is their voice is so much more important than mine. They taught me, they educated me, but their voice is what's going to make the biggest impact.
Yeah, I think Ashley works for him. Right?
Yeah, she's helping him. Yeah. So I think it's a good opportunity, and with me being from outside of the area, coming in and having those connections is so vital to be able to do the most from so far away.
Yeah, her job title is Director of Media and Public Relations. So
there you go.
She did a good job.
Yeah.
Watching her evolution in activism has been beautiful, that's for sure.
So I've had a few people ask me, how do they become part of your team, Brittany?
So right now, we're working on building revenue up, but the capacity for team members is at 50 people. 50 people is the most I can manage. However, as people are getting released, we're rotating more people into the team. But they have to be reform-minded. Being willing to file those grievances and do the tracking and getting us the data we need to execute the plan of reform is essential, and they are essential. Now, if anybody else kind of wants to get involved in some of the side projects we have, they are able to do that. I just need them to write the P.O. box, and then I can link up with them.
And what's that P.O. box?
That is Texas Prison Reform at P.O. Box 671 in Kaukauna, Wisconsin, 54130.
Okay, can you spell that, Kaukauna?
Yep. KAUKAUNA.
And that's 671?
Yep, 671. P.O. Box 671, Kaukauna, Wisconsin, 54130.
All right. Because I've had quite a few people ask me about that, but if there's other projects they could do, that would be great. And Brittany, we appreciate you being on tonight, and we know you're coming. You're coming back in a few weeks.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
She'll be here in person on the 8th, August the 8th.
That's right, in person. And I can't wait. Cannot wait.
She's going to co-host with you.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
So you got to
are y'all ready?
I'm going to have to scoot.
Right.
So I'm going to have to scoot over, yeah.
but
there's
we
plenty. We love Brittany.
Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I love you too. Thank you for giving me the space. I appreciate it.
Anytime. You earned it. Have a good night.
Thank you. All right. You too. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right. Now it's,
Yeah. Go to Marci since Chivas has not come to the gate yet.
Okay. Let's go to Marci. Hey, Marci.
Hey y'all, how are you?
Doing good, and you're always so peppy.
I'm really glad to be here, and always happy for Friday nights when the prison show comes on. I know our people on the inside are always looking for the new episodes, and I know our families out here are always ready to send love inside. So I just appreciate the work y'all are doing, and appreciate you having great guests like Brittany Robertson and Chivas, and what a great crowd tonight.
It's fantastic, especially with you here.
Well, thanks so much. I've been busy.
We know.
I've been really busy. Yeah. I want to update about the things going on with Linus and the things going on with the parole working group. And then I want to tell you about my movie.
Okay.
So, y'all, Linus has a few things. I am the Director of Community Engagement for Linus Justice Impacted Women's Alliance. If you are incarcerated and you want to learn more about joining our group, our advocacy group, pay attention, because at the end I'll give you an address where you can reach me. And so we've got some things going on. I'm going to be in Austin this weekend for a leadership strategy, emergent strategies leadership training. We teamed up with Girls Empowerment Network, and I'm really excited because I have never learned that kind of strategy, and it's like taking little things, making little moves, and letting them add up to become a big move. And, I'm kind of always all in, so I'm anxious to see what this is about. We are going to be participating in a webinar for an organization called Active Change. And it is going to be it's called Dangerous Women. And it's basically identifying the stigmas that women in the carceral system face, especially when it comes to adultification, substance misuse disorder, trafficking, a lot of the kind of things that we see women really get incarcerated for. So we're going to be identifying that. I'm going to tell y'all where you can find all of this if you want to attend afterwards. We also are offering right now a leadership training. It's free. It's during the weekends. It's like several hours, 2 days on the weekends. Several weekends are available. We graduated our first weekend class, and we got really good reviews from it. But it's free training, so whether you're with Linus or not, if you're a system impacted woman or gender expansive person, you qualify. Whether you use the leadership skills to join our organization or grow your own, or in your life skills, it's whatever. But we are about to be opening up applications for regional directors again. And you do have to have that leadership training if you want to be a regional director. So if you are looking to grow, if you're already in this movement with us and you're looking to grow, you want to do that. To do that, I'm going to tell you all where our calendar is in just a second. I'm going to be speaking at a couple of conferences coming up. I'm going to Vegas. I haven't been to Vegas since I've been home from prison. So I'm excited about that. I'm taking my grandmother with me. And that is for the Criminal Justice and Mental Health Conference. And then I'm going to be speaking at the Restore Her conference. It's The Data is Life. I'll be teamed up with Dr. Benika Dixon at the Public Health Department in Texas A&M. We'll be talking about the research project that we did with them regarding mental health and disasters inside of Texas women's prisons. You can get all that information on our online calendar, and it's bit.ly/Lioness Calendar, capital L Lioness, capital C Calendar. And that will take you to our virtual calendar. If you can't find it, find us on Facebook. It's linked to the top of our Facebook page. I have a lot, so I'm trying to hurry. The Parole Advocacy Coalition of Texas, our parole working group now has an official name, and it's several organizations who have come together to work on parole-specific issues here in Texas. We are having 2 events coming up. The first one is we have a webinar. It's called Unpacked, the 89th Legislative Session. It will be virtual. You can watch it on several platforms, but for certain on the Lioness, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, those pages it's a live virtual community event. So it's live. And we'll have questions, Q&A at the end. So, anything that you want to know about criminal justice, parole that happened in Ledge, we're going to unpack that and really get into it. And then what we're super excited about is this group is going to be hosting a screening of the Prison Show documentary. And the details we're still working out details, but we have the date down to August 5th in Austin. So for folks that did not make it to the Houston screening, this is another opportunity for you, and we are super excited, for that.
Woohoo!
So, yeah, we're really excited. I haven't seen it, and our Lioness folks that went down to Houston and watched it gave such good reviews, and I'm super excited. So speaking of films, I premiered my film in LA this past week.
You premiered it?
Yeah.
Already.
It premiered, yes, it's been a lot of work in 1 year, and it does feel like it happened all very fast. But mine's a short film, so it's a 20-minute film. And we premiered it at this fancy screening place, the London something or other in Beverly Hills. I was way out of my element. It was a little surreal. But it got really, really good reception. I feel like it was very well received. The audience, I got to hear some laughter, and there were some tears. So I felt like it was delivered the way that I hoped that it was. And this film came to be by me. My experience inside of Texas prisons, I was locked up for 10 years, y'all. I've been home 4. And I did not have my babies inside of prison, but I had babies at home while I was in prison. And as bad as my experience dealing with motherhood behind bars was, I think that the issue of women having their babies in prison is even all that much more. So I interviewed 20 brave women that shared their stories with me about having their babies in Texas prisons and jails, and I wrote a collective narrative around that. So it's a scripted film, and yeah, it's there. It's not somewhere where the public can see yet. The distributors are working on that. It will land somewhere for public view. Right now, the next screening will be sometime probably mid-October in Fort Worth, because that's where most of our talent on-screen talent lives and my family lives that helped me so much with everything during production. And so that will be the next one. Yeah.
Do you plan on having one in Houston, maybe?
For sure. We're going to bring it all over the state of Texas. Texas is going to see it. There are like logistics with, once we know we can do one in Fort Worth right away, and then it's like logistics. I'm new to this. I don't know, but, they're working, like if a major network picks it up, then there are some restrictions. But I'm working on negotiations to do at least screenings. Even if somebody picks it up, part of my request was to do at least 5 screenings in Texas. And so Houston would be one. It would be, if I get that, I already have permission for Fort Worth, but if I get that, it would be Austin, San Antonio, Houston, and then maybe East Texas and maybe Lubbock. So
that's so exciting. So exciting.
Yeah, thanks. We felt like movie stars. So it was I've been doing this training with Represent Justice. It's a national organization for digital storytelling, and I've been working with them for a full year. And it was the experience, like I learned so much. I'm really excited. I'm really excited about even next projects already. My mind's is full of ideas. I've already had funders contact me for a next film, and then the next one, just to give y'all like a year out sneak idea, it's going to be surrounding the way that women are strip searched inside of Texas prisons. So that's kind of the next, like it's way in baby stages. That's way down the line. But anyways, yeah, it's wild. This is crazy.
Well, this one was in baby stages not too long ago, and now.
Yeah, it did happen. It was from start to finish, it was 1 year, which I think is pretty unheard of. But that was the program I was in with Represent Justice. And so, I had a lot of support with, bouncing ideas and how to do it. And, it's a lot of work. Even a 20-minute short film, I'll never look at movies the same, because now when I'm looking at something, even an episode of like a sitcom, it's so much more detailed and thought out of, everything. So, it was a lot of work, and it was in baby stages. 1 year ago, I was interviewing women, and so it did happen fast. And my mother, she had some health issues in the middle of that, and so things even got pushed back a little bit because I had to step back for just a few weeks. And my amazing production team who, they came through with me with post-production editing. That was crazy. It's wild. The like back and forth, each little scene back and forth. Do we like this? Do we like that? And, I don't know. I just want to say that literally 4.5 years ago, I was in K2 Bravo on the Dr. Lane Murray unit, waiting to pull chain to safety so I could come home. I had already been locked up 9.5 years at that point. And I remember when I made parole, my mom was like at visit. She said, "What are you going to do when you get home?" And I couldn't think, I know I want to play with my kids. And that's one thing I said, I want to wrestle with my kids. Like I really want to play with them and love them up. And, but beyond that, the only thing I could think of is I want to do something to help the people that are inside. And I don't know what that looks like.
Well,
and I started, Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Yeah, I just started telling my story a little bit and got connected with these amazing warriors that are Lioness. And they have become my post-prison family, and, have learned so much through them, but just, really being able to have these doors open to me, it's more than I ever dreamed. And I'm just going to keep going. And I hope that everybody inside that maybe is hearing this just like it's so much more than I think. Life can be so much more than even you think that it can be from in there. I don't know how to explain how it's just so much more. And I love y'all, and I'm going to keep doing everything I can to tell the stories, the raw stories of the things that are happening in there, because I know it's not right. We're getting tons of letters about the heat, and we know y'all are suffering. You know, we know it, and we love you, and we're fighting to change that. So many of us, not just Lioness, right? So many of us, the prison show, and Brittany's group, and so many of us are fighting out here for that. It's armies upon armies, and it's going to change. And we just want you to keep fighting inside, and not lose hope. You know.
Well, we appreciate you being on, Marci, and I know everyone looks forward to you being here. You make people smile. I can't explain it more than that. Just hearing you, you're so peppy. It's great, and we appreciate you being on.
Betty, thank you so much for having me. I want to make sure I drop the P.O. box. It's where you can reach me. This is the Lioness P.O. box. If it's directly to me, just put my name on it. They'll get it to me. P.O. Box 12051, 12051, Austin, Texas, 78711. I love you all so much, and I'll hit y'all up when I come to Houston. I need to stop by the studio.
Yes, you do. We have been wanting you to come by.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate
Yeah.
you, Marci, and maybe you can come for the event that Brittany and them will be having.
We're working on it. Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
I'm going to be getting back from Vegas right before that, so that would be the only obstacle for us. But my wife and I are trying. We're in communication. Brittany has hit us up on Messenger, and Tona, I think, is helping her, and she's been in contact with us also. So.
Well, we hope you can make it. You and your Brittany, her name's both of you.
It is Brittany. Her name is Brittany also.
I was like, okay, yeah, it is Brittany. All right. Well, hugs to you both, and thank you for being on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me. Bye, y'all.
Bye. All right. Now we have, do we need to scoot over more, David?
He looks all right now.
Okay.
Maybe I should turn his mic on.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Glad you can make it, Chivas.
Is the mic on?
Yeah, the mic is on.
The mic is on.
All right, the mic is on. Great to be seen. Great to be seen by everybody. Good evening, family. Peace and power. Peace and power. This is Chivas Watson, your mass incarceration reporter here on the Prison Show. I'm also the executive director of Working Group 512, and I'm so proud of our organization continuing to overcome adverse tasks, arduous efforts. I'm happy to be one of the long-time voices walking this tightrope between the free world and the caged one, bearing witness with clarity and conscience. Live from here in Montrose tonight. Houston, I hope you hear me. Tonight, I bring you a report grounded not just in research, but in lived experience. For the past month, I've been deep inside Harris County's criminal legal system, not just in courtrooms and meeting rooms, but within the very corridors of the Harris County Jail. What I found was not only disturbing, it was emblematic of a larger national crisis. Let's get into it. I'm going to break this down in parts. I want to speak to those in Spring Branch. I want to speak to those in Greens Point. I want to speak to those in South Park. I want to speak to those 59 North, 69 South. I want to speak to those in Sunnyside, in 3rd Ward. The Harris County Jail. This is a death trap with $1 billion budget. Folks love to say it's the largest mental health facility in Texas, but it's really not a hospital. It's a cage. It's a dungeon holding close to 10,000 people on any given day, with a capacity of 5,648 people, the overwhelming majority are pretrial, and many people are simply too poor or indigent to post bond. Bond is not just pretrial. There are folks being held on appellate bonds, having served out their sentences, and the Harris County Sheriff's Office keeps them incarcerated until their appellate hearing. This is criminal. This is unconstitutional. The system is really backed up, so overburdened, that people are being held for months, even years. I met several 19-year-olds who were coming on their third and fourth year inside of the Harris County Jail. Some of us on the outside advocated for Blaze Vega in the past couple of years, who had served a 6-year county sentence for murder, where the Harris County District Attorney's Office had no evidence to hold him on. During my stay, my visit, I interviewed men sleeping on floors. I saw tanks, holding tanks with overflowing toilets, nurses stretched thin, and entire units without consistent access to recreation, education, rehabilitation, and recovery. I saw men with boils in their ears and throwing up blood because of the contaminated water at 701 North San Jacinto. There is a medical crisis underway, but it's not new. At the intersection of crime and violence and homelessness, where those three things intersect, I call out to you all in Houston to consider a different way. We have simply sacrificed our youth. We have simply let blind spots continue. We've let gaps continue to go unchecked. And after my stay at the Harris County Jail, taking the bus from Denver Harbor to Acres Homes, I saw transit centers riddled with gangs and with homeless individuals. It is quite unsafe to ride the bus in Houston after 7:30, 8 p.m. And the Harris County Jail, it continues to be a purveyor of this science, of this outcome. If I put things in context, between 2022 and 2024, there was a reported 65 people that died inside of the Harris County Jail. Between June 26th and June 30th, 2025, I saw 9 men die inside of the Harris County Jail. Maybe the ones that are reported are just those that reach the news, but not those who have seizures and other psychotic or nervous system related outcomes, behavioral episodes. There's more than one death a week. I'm sure of it. Often from neglect, overdose, or untreated health issues. No, I don't want to rat out anybody. But if the facility was built for rehabilitation and boosted people for success, instead of poor diet and extreme air conditioning on both ends of the spectrum. I mean, on floor 2, you got it so hot that folks are ready to sign. Folks are ready to sign TDCJ time, whether they're Latino, black, white. On the 3rd floor, they keep it so frigid in there. That grown men are still under their blankets at 5 p.m. Again, driving the plea bargains. Can somebody find an honest lawyer in Harris County? One that's not hotshot, one that's not Hollywood, one that's simply effective, one that's simply adequate. In 2023 alone, over 180 people were hospitalized, as reported. But I remember a guy that came into a unit and had 2 black eyes, open wounds all over his body, and his head was wrapped after being beat up and nearly killed by the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. crew headed by Sergeant Waller. So to those of you that go to Commissioner's Court and that, know the devil's in the details, the numbers are wrong. And the experience is so hard. It's so hard that it's hard to encapsulate the experience when someone's released. People often are running to 59 to get out of there. Many people are in intensive care after being denied access to medication. Many people are experiencing severe mental health breakdowns while waiting for competency restoration. There's a guard named Lewis, badge number 2895, in the medical wing of the Harris County Jail, that when someone recovers from a seizure, he yells out, "Harris County miracle workers." And the nurses and the other medical professionals laugh with him. As they laugh at you, they laugh at me, they laugh at us. This isn't criminal justice. It's pretrial punishment. It's appellate punishment. It's a lack of due process. It's mass trauma. It's industrialized. Part 2, who's in the jail? Hint, it's not the worst of the worst. Let's be honest. Most of the people inside Harris County Jail are not public safety threats, but we do have an element of crime in men here in Harris County, and I think we, are at high time to relinquish both. Many in there are poor, sick, have a history of crime and violence. Many are black, brown. Many are forgotten. I met a man in his 60s with schizophrenia picked up for trespassing at a convenience store where he tried to buy water without money. In the JPC, in which folks call the airport, I saw a trans woman denied her hormone therapy, put in the Z cells for her protection as she spiraled into depression. I saw a teenager charged as an adult, awaiting trial for 4 years while finishing high school in a cell. I met a man held on $1,500 bond for a property crime he allegedly committed in desperation during a cold snap. He had no priors. The judge wouldn't lower the bond. He's now 10 months in the jail in the Harris County dungeons for a crime for which he hasn't been found guilty and may never be. I met an older Latino man who had gone to prison on a DWI in 2003, picked up by the Harris County Sheriff's Office on a warrant for that charge, in which he was released from prison for serving a 60-day sentence in the Harris County Jail. These aren't isolated cases that I bring up. They're redundant. They're easy to find, and they're a product of a system built on cash bail, radicalized over policing, and bureaucratic neglect. And it's breaking people. It's breaking communities. I think about Fifth Ward, so close to the Harris County Jail. Part 3. Mental health, but no mental health care. I can't stress this enough. Harris County Jail is being used as a mental health dumping ground when you consider, what we call as 1,200. The Baker facility is no better, and the San Jacinto facilities are littered with psych patients and mental health patients due to the saturation. I think 1 in every 3 people inside in there has documented mental illness. Yet there are only a handful of medical professionals to serve thousands. As I interviewed, staff told me off the record, that they are burned out, afraid to speak up, even constantly under the threat of lawsuits. Competency restoration, the legal process that determines whether someone is fit to stand trial, is backlogged to the point that dozens of people are waiting over 300 days to be evaluated. We are criminalizing illness, we are combining vulnerability, and we are calling it justice. I'm your in-mass incarceration reporter from Houston to Rikers to LA County. This is a national emergency. What's happening in Harris County is not unique. It's a mirror of America's jail crisis. It's happening in New York, Los Angeles, Chicago. Cook County Jail has seen rising deaths for medical neglect. As I beleaguer the Harris County Jail, I've got more to speak. As I come back over the next seasons, I will be looking for your experiences, those who are directly impacted, those who are impacted by way of family. You are not outliers, unfortunately. We have this happening in Houston, this nasty, nasty place, whose profit and follow the money. And follow me for more content regarding my 30 days inside of the Harris County Jail, where there's private contractors for food and medical services, surveillance, technology upgrades, overtime pay to correctional officers, multi-million-dollar jail expansion studies. And Miss Danny, it's almost like a ICE deportation when somebody catches chain to Mississippi and Louisiana. Again, my name is Chivas Watson, and I'm your in-mass incarceration reporter, Houston, live. Not tonight, but live with experiences from the Harris County Jail. Thankful for the space. Grateful to be in Montrose on site. It's been a while. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you for being here. And Miss Linda, are you ready?
That was a lot of information, Chivas.
Thank you. Thank you. A lot going on.
You sure? Go ahead. Go in there. Can Miss Linda use that mic, Chivas?
She sure can. If anybody wants to write us, sorry, I'm just seeing this. If anybody wants to write us, you can write to us at a new address in Austin. We appreciate all of the letters that we've gotten over the last 60 days. You can now write us, address it WG512, that's short for Working Group 512. And you can send it to 6633 Highway 290 East, Suite 307, Austin, Texas, 78723 in the real East Austin. Again, thank y'all.
All right. Now, good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening. So far this year, like I've mentioned last time, we've lost 8 men on death row: Stephen Nelson, Richard Tabler, Moises Mendoza, and Matthew Johnson were all executed. James Harris, Scott Panetti, Joseph Price-Dash, and Billy Mason have died while on death row. But across TDCJ, there have been 34 deaths this month. 34 in a month. And the month's not even over. That's just from July 1st till now. The Michaels unit has had 6 this month. According to the custodial death report, there's various reasons why. You can definitely look that up if you Google custodial death report for Kid Paxton's office. You can definitely view any of those reports online. Right now, there are 2 scheduled executions in Texas, 10 total for the United States, according to the Death Penalty Information Center. 11 executions in the United States have been stayed, rescheduled, date has been withdrawn, or they have died. There have been 26 executions in the United States this year, with 4 in Texas. And like my friend Leroy has started, and he added, no voice is too small. So pick up the phone and make that call to the AG, the governor, state reps, and all. Be for us that soldier standing on the wall, dedicated to duty, never dropping the ball. Remember to call everyone. Death penalty action has petitions on their website. So make sure you log on to deathpenaltyaction.org and sign all those petitions. The next scheduled executions in Texas are Blaine Milam. He is scheduled for execution on September the 25th and is out of Russ County. Robert Robertson is scheduled for October the 16th and is out of Anderson County. TDCJ actually had his death listed incorrectly, so I emailed them to get it corrected. This is the third time I've had to do that, for them to have the correct date online. And even though Mayo is gone, I will continue to use his words in his honor. Here's the news you can use. David Wood, on June the 30th, your judgment was vacated and case remanded in light of the Gutierrez ruling. Wanted to remind you about that. Micah Brown, you are scheduled for conference at the Supreme Court on September the 29th, coming out of the Fifth Circuit. Willie Jenkins, you were docketed at the Supreme Court coming out of the CCA on July the 11th. You requested an extension to file your petition to August the 14th. This was granted on July the 14th. Obel Cruz Garcia, the state submitted a request for a time extension at the Supreme Court, and it was granted on July the 15th. Cedric Ricks, the state submitted a request for a time extension at the Supreme Court on July 16th, and it was granted on July 17th. John Rubio, you were docketed at the Supreme Court coming out of the Fifth Circuit on July the 24th. Oscar Rosales, you have been docketed at the CCA on June the 30th. Rudy Medrano, on July 15th, you replied to the state's answer to your complaint at the district court. Carlos Ayestas, on July the 15th, you filed an opposed motion for reconsideration at the district court. And David Wood, on July 16th, a joint supplemental letter brief was filed at the Fifth Circuit on your case. Robert Will, you filed a sealed motion for expert funding. Then the state filed their response in opposition at the district court. Juan Ramirez, on July 22nd, you filed an unopposed motion to extend time to comply with the COA requirements until September the 29th. This was granted at the Fifth Circuit. Brian Suniga, on July 22nd, Judge Hendricks denied any request for a COA at the district court. Amos Wells, on July 22nd, the Fifth Circuit denied your motion for a COA. Dexter Johnson, on July 23rd, the Fifth Circuit affirmed the district court's ruling. Tyrone Cade, on July 23rd, you filed several motions at the district court, including a motion for leave to file motions to void and declare unconstitutional 28 U.S.C. sections 2254D and E with brief in support. Robert Robertson, on July 24th, you filed a motion to stay execution and filed a request for oral argument to present overwhelming new evidence of innocence. To put this in perspective, the CCA has never held oral arguments in your case, despite the years of litigation. Robert Satterfield, on July 24th, the CCA noted you failed to file a brief which was due on June the 9th. In order to avoid the issuance, I can't talk, of a show cause order, counsel, goes against your counsel. He must file immediately the brief along with a motion for an extension of time at the CCA. I think Linda put that or sent you that today. Yes. Hopefully you got that soon.
Okay.
Yeah, you got
to bring it down.
Yeah, you got to bring it down. Can you bring it down?
No, it's not coming. Is that okay?
Stick your neck out.
Okay. Okay. See, you're stronger than I am. Okay, I've got birthdays. August birthdays. Rigoberto Avila Jr., August 5th. Walter Sorto, August 10th. Obie Weathers, August the 11th. John Rubio, August the 12th. Seraphin Flores, August the 12th. Tara Sales, Salas or Sales, I'm not sure, August the 14th. Jeff Wood, August the 19th. Nelson Mooney, August the 19th. Amos Wells, August the 20th. Bernardo Tesoro, August the 20th. Ricky Cummings, August 23rd. George McFarland, August 25th. Ronald Haskell, August 26th. Robert Solis, August 27th. Jason Thornburg, August 27th. Brian Davis, August 28th. Mabry Lander, the 3rd, August the 31st. Paul DeVoe, August 31st. And Larry Hatton, August the 31st.
There's a lot of birthdays.
A lot of birthdays. So happy birthday, guys. And then I have a poem by Daryl Wheatfall, To Exist. Living in a world with everything only to be encaged with nothing. Emptiness to have nothing. Only thoughts of living in a world with everything. Thoughts of having everything. Only to realize you've encaged with nothing. Just your sense of pain knowing you're living in a world with everything. Only to be encaged. Surrounded by a lot of people who have nothing. There is no escape because I live in a world with everything, only to have my thoughts of being encaged with my sense of pain, and the power of my desire wanting to clear my mind of these thoughts, emptying it of everything, escaping my existence of having nothing, no thoughts to remind me of my pain, to exist living in a world with everything only to wish I had nothing. I like that.
Yeah. Here, can you read this one?
Sure.
This one is, there you go.
The commissary necessary? Commissary is necessary? Mm-hmm. Okay. $1 in here means more than gold. A soup, a snack, a story told. When freedom's gone and nights feel cold, commissary keeps a brother bold. Not just food, it's love, it's grace. A piece of hope in a hopeless place. A gesture small, but hearts feel it deep, while some out there forget we eat. The struggle's real, but we survive through pages that keep the spirit alive. That's why I wrote the Prison Survival Guide, to help my people on this ride. This was by 713 L. Rich. Help bring it to light.
No, it keeps going.
Oh, it keeps going. Turn pain to power, gave the words flight. We do in time, but not in vain. Though knowledge we break mental chains. And shout out to the prison show on the air for showing love and truly care. Our voices reach beyond the wall, united in hope we still stand tall. So hear this truth that ain't temporary. In here, commissary is necessary. I didn't have that poem.
Commissary is necessary.
Yeah. You got to do the squeaking, too.
Yeah, you got You go, girl.
That's right.
Did you hear that, Dennis? Dennis 3RD.
That's right. And that's all we got, David. I thought you were going.
That's it. You thought I wasn't going to use your last minute and a half if you had something.
Oh. You see over here, it shows that I only have a few seconds.
It shows 9:58 and 53, 54, 55. So you got a whole minute left.
That's not what we have on this side. I think we keep. That's why sometimes we get.
It says 9:59 and 14 seconds. Is that what you got?
No. Oh, it's straight up 10.
Yeah, straight up 10.
You're looking at Linda's screen. That's why. That's not the right time.
But I didn't put it on there.
No, that's Howard's fault, I guess. It's a whole different computer. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird, David.
Yep, that's why I'm supposed to give you the Dewey sign.
Yeah, but probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even ready to do the break thing. So give me 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Okay, so everyone, shall we count down? 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7.
You know, I found it. I had the information about TDCJ deaths, and Chivas had some. information about Harris County deaths. All the county jail deaths are listed on there that they choose to, give to them, I guess.
Yeah, I shot you over the grassroots leadership post where they were reporting on the deaths in Harris County.
Oh.
It's just, that jail's dangerous. It's just terrible down there.
Yes, it is.
So, I don't know. Praise God I don't have to look over my shoulder anymore. But we got lots of brothers and sisters that are still down there. So, all right, I'm ready to pay the bills if you're ready.
Pay them.
You're listening to KPFT Houston. Support for KPFT and the Prison Show is provided by the Cohen Parole Law Team. For almost 40 years, Gary Cohen has helped to represent incarcerated individuals throughout Texas, obtain parole, and fight parole revocations. We protect those who have fallen short of perfection from the wrath of those who believe they have attained it. More information about Gary Cohen and his associates, Alan Bennett and Gene Anthus, can be found on their website at parolelaw.com. You may also contact them at 512-476-6201.
All right, now we're back for the best part of the show, the shout-outs. All right, let's get to the Lopez sisters.
Hello?
Hello, you are on the air. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, my name is Memory, and my dad is in Stevenson unit, and we wanted to tell him, and his name is Javier, and we wanted to tell him that we love him, but Jesus loves him more, and to stay strong in the Word every day, put on the armor of God, so that he may be able to stand firm against the strategies of the devil, and that the Lord may protect him and smile on him and be gracious to him and show his favor and give him peace wherever he may go and whatever he may do. And God bless him. And here's to my sister as well.
Hi, my name's Miley, and I would just like to congratulate our daddy for making a huge difference on his life over the past years by following God in his path. So, to anyone listening to this now, Jesus loves you. And have a good night.
And have a good night.
We love you, Daddy.
We love you, Daddy. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. I'm sure he's going to enjoy it. Make sure you call back next week.
We will.
We will. Thank you. God bless.
God bless you too.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, now let's get to Ashley on line 2. Hey, Ashley.
Hey, how are y'all?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. I just wanted to give a shout out to the most important man in my life, my dad, Norman, at the Estelle unit. You got so many people who love you, Dad. Come on home soon. We love you, bud. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We haven't heard from you in a while.
I know. I've had a lot going on, but I'm doing better.
Well, that's good, and I know your dad's going to be so excited to hear your shout out.
Of course. Yeah, that's my main man. Thank y'all.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye. Okay. How about Bobby on line 3? Hey, Bobby.
Hi, how are we doing this evening?
We are doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I want to give a shout out to my son, Bo. He's in the Estelle unit. I want to tell him that Mama's thinking about him and for him to keep his head up. And I'm working hard out here, just like he's working hard in there. Just don't give up, baby. And Mama loves you, honey. Have a good night, baby.
Aw. You're so sweet. That is so sweet for him.
Thank you, honey, very much, and y'all have a good night.
You too. Have a great weekend.
You too, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, she's so sweet.
And you're the honey.
Yes. She thinks I'm sweet, too. All right. I think Anne is on.
Hello, Busy Bee. Here I am again. First and foremost, I want to thank the people behind the prison show for making this possible. I also want to thank Christopher because he not only gave you the push you needed to start writing again. Back now to one of your messages, in which you describe my look as a sheepish look. Yep, it will haunt you for a while. I have to admit I wasn't exactly flattered. On the other hand, it did indicate that it was high time to sharpen your focus again. So I picked up my pen and wrote this for you. Until I met you. Until I met you, my entire life was defined by desperate search to be loved. Until I met you, I longed to be good enough to be accepted for who I am. Until I met you, I longed to feel safe with and protected by someone, to have a refuge I could always go to when I needed to escape the world. Until I met you, I longed to feel like someone would stand up for me, like someone would support me without question. Until I met you, I longed for someone to be proud that I was by his side. Until I met you, I never knew what it felt like to feel whole and complete. Until I met you, there was never the safe invitation to open up, to reveal my true self in all its vulnerability. You came into my life like a lifeline, but we unintentionally became entangled. Now that I've met you, I finally know what unconditional love feels like. Now that I've met you, I know what it feels like to be surrounded by an all-encompassing energy, even though the ocean lies between us. Now that I've met you, I know God had answered my prayers, because you are so much more than I could ever have imagined. Now that I've met you, I am aware that we must be very conscious and careful with this rare and precious gift. Oh, and don't think that you get rid of it that easily. I have a little challenge for you. I would appreciate it if you could find me a more flattering alternative to describe my look. So, good luck with it. Take care with all the love I have. Your water lily. Bye.
That was a great poem, and yeah, I'm kind of with you on the look there. I think I would want a more flattering description too. All right, now we have Annalisa.
Hello friends at the prison show, it's Annalisa. I hope you are all doing well. This is my message for my friend. Ciao Isidro, hello my dear friend. I hope you are well, hope you have had a good week. I sent you a book and I hope it arrived or it will arrive soon, and I hope you will enjoy reading it. I also sent my letter finally, and this will take a little bit longer to arrive, but I hope it arrives soon as well. I'm well, just got back home from work and now looking forward to the weekend. I send you my warmest wishes and big hugs. Take care, my friend. Bye. Bye, everyone. Take care.
Thank you, Annalisa. All right, now Cinnamon Bun.
Hey babe, I'm sorry about what's happening, but I hope and pray everything will end soon. I'll stand by you for better or for worse, no matter what. I love you and miss you so much. In a few days I'm leaving and we will finally be able to see each other. You take care and be strong. Big hugs and kisses to my lover boy. Thank you, Prison Show, for making this happen.
All right. Now, Eva Maria.
Good evening, everybody. This is again Eva Maria from Germany. I would like to greet my pen friend Rodolfo and everyone who doesn't get a greeting tonight and is maybe listening without hope for a greeting. This is especially for you. I've got a question, and please don't laugh when you hear it. Have you sung a song tonight? I wouldn't ask this if I wasn't convinced that singing can be very, very healing, even in difficult situations, and sometimes a song can provide an answer where there is no answer in words. And people have sung on the verge of death in war times, in concentration camps, facing grief, facing sorrow, but of course also in the midst of joy. And music, believe me, is able to transform all these emotions and is very, very healing. I wouldn't say so if I hadn't read many testimonials of people who witness to this. I have got a short song for you, which we will sing tomorrow at a baptism. It's a German blessing song, and I will sing it to you in German. It says, "May you be blessed and may God hold you in his hand." Möge die Straße uns zusammenführen und der Wind in deinem Rücken sein. Sanft falle Regen auf deine Felder und über dein Gesicht der Sonnenschein. Und bis wir uns wiedersehen, halte Gott dich fest in seiner Hand. Und bis wir uns wiedersehen, halte Gott dich fest in seiner Hand. We will sing it tomorrow at 12:30, which is -7 hours Texas time. So if you are awake in the early hours of morning, think about us singing this blessing song. Good night.
All right. Thank you so much. All right. Now, Lydia. Lydia's on line 1.
Hi there, Danny. How are you?
Doing good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. I'm hurting a little bit on my knee, but it comes with age, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Trust me, I understand.
Yeah. But it was good to see you last weekend, and I went Thursday again because it was Mijo's birthday, so made another trip to see my son and to wish him a happy birthday. So I had a good visit, and my shout-out is for my son, Beto, and just to let him know that I love him, and I miss him dearly, and I hope that they have something this weekend. He said he was going to do something this weekend, some kind of a cooking or something. But enjoy, and it was good to see Big Will and Jeff Pribble. I hadn't seen Jeff Pribble in a long time. And who else was out there? Oh, Yancey. I got to see Yancey and who else? Dorothy. Dorothy was out there visiting too. So it was good to see everyone out there. But my saludos to all the guys. Big Will, it was good to see you too. And all of you guys know that you're thought of and in our prayers, okay? And I just want to thank the people that volunteered there at the KPFT. Oh, and I got to see KPFT. I see that you're right off of 59.
We are, yeah.
Yes, that was the first. I said, my goodness, I've been driving this road and I've never seen it. But you just moved out there, right?
I think back in 2022 we did.
Okay, I've never seen it. I'd never seen it till this Saturday. We drove by there, and I said, "Oh man, look, there's KPFT." I told Beto that I had seen it. Yeah, but it was, it was good. I enjoyed. I said, "Wow, that's where they're at when we call in." But you guys drive safely, and I want to thank you guys for all you do for us. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Well,
Good night, everyone.
We appreciate you, Lydia. Good night, and you have a great weekend.
Good night. Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, let's get to Shauna. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
So I just want to tell my husband, Casey Cornell, that I love him and I miss him, and to take care of himself.
Okay, is that it? Do you have anything else?
That's it. I miss him.
All right. Well, thank you for calling in.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Let's get to Tracy. Hi, Tracy.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. How about you?
Oh, I can't complain. I definitely can't complain.
Well, go ahead with your shout-out.
Yeah, I just wanted to shout out to everybody out there, frat brothers and soror sisters. 733-709, that used to be my number, 25 and a half years in that place, and one of the original field ministers. And so, God is no respecter of persons. And so I just want to shout out to all of y'all out there to let you know that definitely in our prayers. And we're having finally, for probably about 10 years inside, I did plays and I did shows in there by the name of TP3. And so finally we're going to do a stage play, Sins of My Father, Tyler, Texas, Saturday, August 16th at Caldwell Auditorium in Tyler. And so, if you're in the East Texas area, tell your families to come out and enjoy the message. And just to see that, being in that place does not define the totality of who you are. Made a lot of bad choices in the community of East Texas, and how refreshing it is to be able to come back and do something for the community and to be able to lift up the name of Jesus. And so, in weeks to come, maybe I'll shout out to David and the Prison Show to be able to come on and talk about, what I do for work as the Director of Reentry Services at Lee College. But I just wanted to say that, y'all are not forgotten.
So I posted your flyer on our page, and I'll get back with you, and I'll give you a few more dates. I know.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
I kind of book it out a little bit because I don't want to get caught unawares. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
So whenever you know you have something coming up and you let me know in advance, then maybe we can wiggle it in, or at least I can advertise it for you.
Yes, we'll do. We definitely can do that.
So I know Brandon had left for a while, and then you caught in there, and somehow or another I fell through the cracks. So I had went to the barbecue year before last, but I missed this year's barbecue.
Yeah, we did one in Houston in April. We're going to get ready to do one in Dallas for all system-impacted individuals, whether you're a Lee College or not. We're going to do a barbecue in September. We're still trying to find the right park. Last year, I did it in Dallas, and then we did it in Richardson. And so we're inviting, family to come out. We had barbecue. We had fun. We did videos and stuff. And so, so Brandon, he left, and I took over for him. And next week will make 1 year for me that I have been the director of that department. So
that's good. We know a lot of the guys. It's hard to not know everybody. Whenever we're all ex-offenders, you got to stick together.
Yeah, you're definitely right. I was worked for Tifa for a little while, and then I went to Lee College. Been over there almost 4 years, and it's not been without its struggles. But I want people definitely to know that they can get out there and make it. and not only make it, but they can get out there and thrive. I'll be starting going to Lubbock next week because I'm finna undertake doing my PhD at Texas Tech. So,
wow,
you know, it's just been a lot. Yeah. God is good.
Well, we appreciate hearing from you.
All right. Y'all get out and see the play, okay? All
Okay,
right,
brother.
I'll take care. Thank you, David.
Bye.
All right.
Tracy P. Williams. He's been on the show before whenever he first was with Tifa.
Really?
Yeah, and they went through a period of time of, like, man, I guess it's been 5 or 6 years ago now. Remember Charlie Maloof was with them for a while, and then Tracy got with them for a while. I was with them for a little while. I wasn't actually a staff member. I was a board director. So, yeah, a lot of people go through Tifa. It's like a jumping off point. When you
Yeah.
because they mean so much. I mean, they really, if the group would ever, I don't want to talk bad about them because I love them to death. They're not on right now because Sharon's at a sabbatical, and then I guess Savannah's helping Pasquale so much.
Mm-hmm.
But if the group would ever get together, they could move mountains as one because they had so many members. So, but anyway, I guess they're going to reform and do their thing. Sharon, if you're out there listening, we're counting on you.
Yeah.
What do we got? We got Freddie?
Yeah, we got Freddie. Hey, Freddie.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Everything all right over there?
Oh, yeah, David's causing trouble.
Oh, that's always. I saw that picture he put up there.
Which one, the little baby or the cartoon?
No, the little baby.
Yeah.
But
trust me, that's not what I look like whenever I was a baby, though.
Are you sure? Let me do my shout out to want to thank you over there, James Dudley, my brother, and all you guys I left behind, man. I ain't forgot about you. I ain't forgot about none of y'all, Terry, Green, Biff, all you guys, just all of y'all, man, and all the prison system ladies too. What can I say, man? Life is good. This is not the free world out here, guys. Get that through y'all's head. This is not the free world, especially now everything's so expensive. And just working every day, man. That's all we can do, working. I got me a brand new living yellow Peterbilt. And right now I'm stationed at Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. Came back from Pennsylvania. Got here a little while ago, unloaded. I'm waiting for my next load now. But again, the countryside is beautiful, guys. The mountains up there, they're steep. Trust me, they're real steep, but it's so beautiful. Green mountains. Not like Arizona and stuff where it's all dust and desert and rock. Over there, the mountains are solid green. Beautiful. It smells so good, too. Anyway, guys, keep your head up, man. Don't get ready when you get out here. Get ready while you're in there, man. Be free while you're there. Make your decisions and think them over. You know, good friend of mine told me, man, you always gotta think them over, think them twice, and do the right thing. It's all about doing the right thing, staying sober. You know, life is so good being sober, guys. For years, I was under the influence of many different addictions, including pride, you know, which was my worst, and still dealing with it. But again, everything's in God's hands, and we got to move forward, man. We got to move forward. But it started in there. It didn't start out here. Y'all saw me in there, man. I kept my head down. I kept studying. I kept preparing. I kept calling the things that were not as if they were. I told y'all, man, I'm going to get my CDA. I told y'all I was going to go to a program. I told you I was going to, in 90 days, I was going to have a vehicle. I told you, but I had to set those short-term goals to get to where I'm at now. And I'm tired, but guess what? It's a good kind of tired. It's paying the bills, it's keeping me afloat, it's keeping me free, and most of all, man, is keeping me happy, man, happy and close to God. That's it, guys, man. Y'all keep your head up, man. Thank you, David.
You're welcome. You be
Thank
careful
you, guys.
out there
Oh,
in
yeah.
that big old yellow monster.
I nicknamed the big bird. I'll send you a video Okay. Do a short clip of it.
Yeah.
All right.
You using the
You
Jake
can
break
tell what
going
it
down the
looks like.
mountain?
Oh, man. Especially if you got 79,000 pounds behind you, man, it is tricky.
Yeah.
But, hey,
Is there a lot of snow?
yeah. No, there ain't no snow right now, but it's sure cool up there, man. Cooler than what I wanted it to be.
Yeah, I know some of the mountains you
Yeah.
still get snow on them even because they're up so high.
Oh, yeah, but that'll happen in Colorado. You could be going there, and it can be sunny, and all of a sudden you're in a snowstorm. And the peak of the mountains over there in Colorado and deeper into Denver and a little bit deeper into Wyoming. I went to Washington not too long ago, man, and the mountains were still covered way on top, and it was cool, but it was beautiful, too.
I bet it is. Well, you enjoy yourself, brother. Sure beats that
I
6
will.
by 9.
It does, man. Bye.
All right.
Good old Freddie.
Yeah, good old Freddie. Sounds like he's enjoying himself.
Yeah, and he quoted me. Got to make the next right decision. Well, you got to, man. You know, it's so hard to screw up and make the wrong decision. Even with, today I smarted off at the Facebook tech support guy, and then I thought about it. You know, he didn't deserve that.
Well, you smart off at me all the time.
That's different. I flip you the bird.
All right. You know what? I opened up my Facebook just now, and I'm sure y'all know there's quite a few units that are on lockdown. Quite a few. There's a lot going on across TDCJ, but usually there's a lot going on at Styles unit. A lot. I don't know what's up with that unit, but there's always a lot. It looks like they got more phones in that unit than the AT&T store.
Wow.
Or the Verizon store, or the Cricket store.
So they sending pictures or videos?
Oh, no.
Oh, they're just getting busted with the phone?
Hell, don't be putting that in my mouth, David. No. Don't be putting that. In case all you little troublemakers out there want to. No.
I think they're trying to keep up with Coldplay.
Oh, Lord. See, Coldplay. Did you see the Coldplay thing, David?
I think everybody saw it.
No, the updated one.
I guess not.
With the troll is behind Brian Collier, wrapping his arms around Brian.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, it's a Coldplay moment.
Yeah, I saw one that had President Trump and Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Hey, what about the one where Barron and Michelle Obama are singing a duet, and Trump is playing the piano?
Yeah, you just ruined my night. Okay. Let's get on to it. Caitlin.
This is a shout out for Beto Garza and Polonsky. Hola! Hi Beto, how are you? I hope that you're in good health and spirits and staying safe, and happy birthday. I hope all your dreams come true. As for me, everything here is good. I'm just in from work, and yeah, the shift was good, and I'm here with Miss Daytona, who is demanding Betty robes, and yeah, that's what she wants. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm going up to Buddy, and I will give him some carrots for you. The weather here, yeah, it's okay-ish. It's just typical Irish weather, bipolar. 1 minute it's nice, next of all it's raining, then it's warm. Yeah, kind of just a mixed bag. Other than that, yeah, all is good. Yeah, so know that you're my heart, thoughts and prayers. And I also want to give a big shout out to the guys, Eric, Mark, Blaine, Will, Debo and Rudy. Hope you all are smiling. And yep, know that I'm saying prayers for you all. So good night, sweet dreams, and stay safe. And for everybody at the prison show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
All right. Thank you, Caitlin. Let's get to Kalyango.
Hello to everyone on the prison show. Hope everyone is doing well. I want to send my shout out to my brother Franklin Davis, Melissa Lucio, Lyd Rodri, Robinson Roberts, Lasso, Peter Jr., to my beautiful mom Linda, Abraham Bonowit, Madame Danny, David, Francis, Peter. Have a blessed weekend.
They were having fun there.
Yeah, last week it was the crickets.
Now I thought that was the chickens last time.
Yeah, I remember crickets. It was real loud in the background.
All right, let's get to Kiki.
Hey, this message is for Rodney Reed at the Plonsky unit. Hey, Rodney, it's Kiki. Just waking up, getting ready to go to Doug's for the weekend. Missing you, thinking of you, and loving you as always. Can't wait to hear your voice today at noon my time, 2 p.m. your time. I love you with all my heart and soul, Rodney. Can't wait for the day that we meet face to face. You know, I long for that day. Anyways, I am thinking of you, and I will talk to you today at noon. I love you with all my heart, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you, Prison Show. Hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. And everybody out there who's listening, God bless you all. Take
I messed her up.
Hey, this message is for Rodney Reed at the Plonsky unit. Hey, Rodney, it's Kiki. Just waking up, getting ready to go to Doug's for the weekend. Missing you, thinking of you, and loving you as always. Can't wait to hear your voice today at noon my time, 2 p.m. your time. I love you with all my heart and soul, Rodney. Can't wait for the day that we meet face to face. You know, I long for that day. Anyways, I am thinking of you, and I will talk to you today at noon. I love you with all my heart, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you, Prison Show. Hope you guys all have a wonderful weekend. And everybody out there who's listening, God bless you all. Take care. God bless.
Sorry about that. I pushed the wrong button.
Yeah, you did.
I got excited. I just got a message from Josh Smith. Remember I was telling you about Josh Smith?
Mm-hmm.
He's a deputy director for the Bureau of Prisons. And he said that I was trying to schedule him for the prison show, and he sent me the email address of the person that I need to contact to get him on the schedule. Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome.
Good news. Woohoo!
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Woohoo! So for those of you that don't know, what we're talking about is Josh Smith is the new deputy director for the Bureau of Prisons, and he is a returning citizen. That's really high up there. Now, I've heard of returning citizens becoming like chaplains and stuff, but to be the deputy director, that's like number 2 in command, right?
Yeah, that is actually. Where's he located at?
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look at that part up. I'm just honored to be friends with him on LinkedIn.com.
Well, I want to be friends with him.
Well, you gotta get your network going on. I see you on there.
Yeah, I don't even have a LinkedIn. I do?
Yeah, you do.
I have
You
one?
have a LinkedIn. I do too. Yep, Linda does too.
I did. Over here going, what? I do? I didn't even know I had one.
Maybe it's old. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's old. It's pretty old.
You got to turn your mic on, Linda. You're talking in the background and nobody can hear you but me.
No, I've got my LinkedIn says when I retired, I put CEO had retired, and so I'm getting all these things. He's wanting me to look into being CEOs at these other companies, and I'm like, I wasn't a CEO. I was just retired one. Now I'm retired, and now I'm my own CEO. But I get offers every week, so.
They want you to be the CEO. Huh?
Yeah, CEO of their companies.
Well, what are you, a paleontologist? No?
A geologist, yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Hey, there's still rocks, right?
Yeah, we study rocks, we look for oil and gas.
So,
did you sleep with the goats?
Oh God!
No, but I slept with Gaddafi. No, I didn't sleep with Gaddafi. I worked with Gaddafi over in Libya.
Wow, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
So a few people have asked about the death over at the Polonsky unit, and the officer was arrested. He's being charged with violating civil rights of a person in custody. But he was booked into Polk County Jail on Monday and released that same day.
Wow.
Yep. So basically, he allowed an incarcerated man to pass away after being stabbed. So, yeah. Okay, let's get to Mike.
Hello, this is Mysterious Mike doing his shout-outs for the prison show. Here's my shout-out to guys in Texas, Guy Alexander, James Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee. Shout-out for Philip Perez. Shout-out for Matt Thomas, Edward Ruiz, Adam Wilkerson. Shout-out for Curtis Robertson. Shout-out for Blaine Milam. Shout-out for Haas, Aaron Vasquez. Shout-out for Oz. Shout out for Keith Monty. Tasha wants me to do a shout out for Payday. Shout out for Jesse Cortez. Shout out for Bill R. Sims, Raymond Lee Cart, and a special shout out to Clarence Bowman. Hopefully you're doing much better. Hope all is going well with everybody, and hope you enjoy the summer weekend. And you can continue to write to Mysterious Mike in care of David Collingsworth. And now back to the historic prison show.
Okay, and we have a message from Travis Fletcher.
Audio. Oh my gosh. Now I understand what Mom Linda, Danny, and Cowboy Dave goes through attempting to do all those shout outs. But I want to take this opportunity to shout out to everyone who supported the petition for Travis Fletcher. I cannot stress how grateful and appreciative I am of your support. You all, if you haven't heard my story yet, I've been incarcerated since the age of 15, and I am really, really struggling right now. And I know there are many people across the nation who are struggling with the judicial system. And, oh my God, like, I just thank you all so much. I thank you all so much. And if anyone else, you guys, please continue to share the petition. I am someone that is worthy of your guys' sacrifice, of your love, your support. I'm so worthy, and I shout out all of you. Shout out to Lioness. I shout out. I mean, I just shout out to everybody. Shout out to Cowboy Dave. Shout out to Danny, Hey Boo, Mama Linda, Friends, Galeongo, Eva Maria. Thank you so much for your beautiful voice and singer for us. Thank you all so much. Haven't heard from Lau in a little minute. Hi, Miss Lau. How are you? Hey, Terry Peter, bro, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your positive words of encouragement. And you too, Anthony Sanchez. Thank you so much. Even though your diamonds got in your way when you were talking, bro, I couldn't get your address completely. But shout out to you. Shout out to 3RD. I read the Prison Survival Guide. I've been incarcerated for over 21 years. Hey, y'all listen to it. Pete Gang. The brother know what he talk about. And I love all you so much, and I just thank you all. God bless y'all. I pray to the beautiful women, to the lionesses. Stay safe, stay sweet, stay beautiful, stay strong, stay positive, stay encouraged, stay motivated. And to the brothers out there, I'll keep y'all head up. Stay safe, stay strong, stay wise. Shout out to the nation. God bless America. I love y'all. And last but not least, if you can, check out www.smartgmail.com. Travis Fletcher, 194561. That is how I can be contacted through email. Show some support. Thank you so much. Love you guys. I'm out.
All right. We love you, Travis Fletcher. All right, let's get to Luz.
I think it's Luz Maria.
Luz Maria?
Yeah, that's John Crossley's wife.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hello there. This is Luz Maria Crossway. This shout out is for John, my baby. I want to tell you congratulations on your GOGI Certified Community Coach Certificate. So proud of you. I love you. Have a good night. And to everyone at the prison show, have a good night, and we appreciate everything that you do. Thank you.
John's the one that sent us the letter from California, and he said, this is California, and we hear you loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, thank you for calling, Luz Maria. And Linda, do you want to do your shout-outs?
Okay. Joe Laws, Jason Walker, Joe Chicola, Chris Conwell, Xavier Davis, Antonio Gilbreth, Antonio Aguirino, Raymond Becerra, Jeremiah Rodriguez, Tyler Adams, Robert Robertson, Robert Satterfield, Robert Solis, Lucky Ward, Robert Haskell, Gary Green, Franklin Davis, Micah Brown, Jaime Cole, Blaine Milam, Paul DeVoe, Marcus Drury, Pete Russell, Will Spear, Kerry Allen, Britt Rupkowski, Christopher Turner, Larry Hatton, Bill Sims, Iron Thunderhorse, Chris Cornwell, David Wood, Walter Sarto, Gregory Allen, Curtis Robertson, Midget Titan, Paper Cup, William Owen Sr., Stephen Curry, Charles Thompson, Travis Fletcher, Edward Holland, Dennis Price, Joel White, Talon Carter, Charles C. Bolton, Alex Sparks, Joshua Robert Lael, DeCam Deal, Tyrone Williams, Trinity Morton, Frederick A. Young, Cody Lloyd, Terrell Rogers, Jimmy Harris, Juan Segura, David Doran, Percy McGee, Gerald Moody Jr., Felix Lopez, Maurice Willis, Brandon Savante, Serafin Flores, Francisco Gonzalez, and Travis Fletcher. All you guys have a great week. I'll be back next week.
All right.
And Travis Fletcher.
And Travis Fletcher. Okay.
Travis ought to feel loved this week.
He should feel loved. He should feel loved every week.
He made me feel loved because he told me he always wanted to hear my beautiful voice in person.
There you go.
Aw.
Everybody loves
nice.
Mama Linda.
Yep. I'm everybody's mama.
All right. My shout-outs go to Farron and Blaine, T, Big Head. Hey, T, I tried to schedule a visit with you, but you were already booked. Big Head, Jason Thornburg, Quick, David Hunter, Larry at the Huntsville unit, Britt, Rodrigo Xavier, Troy Glover, hey Troy, Travis Fletcher, Stephen Drayton, Kenneth Decker, Eddie at the Wainwright unit, Denise Farmer, Joel White, Jay at the Wynn unit, hey Jay, Brian Rogers, Russell Rieger, and CJ. Hi, CJ. And that's all I got. Well, I got a bunch of letters. And that...
ABCD?
Yeah, ABCD. But I'm still having... Y'all don't get upset with me when I don't answer on Securus because I still can't. I know that they're working on it. They were with me when I tried to figure it out earlier.
They're punishing you.
They are punishing me. Anyway, just be patient. I'm coming back, I swear.
Promises, promises.
I know. Promises, promises.
You're promising something that Securus has to fulfill, so good luck.
Well, this is true, yeah.
Yeah. Do you trust him?
I trust Val, the lady I'm speaking with right now is Val. And so I trust that she's trying to get me off her back. That's what I trust. Mm-hmm.
You're being mean?
Me?
Or just adamant?
Adamant. When she says she's going to call me and she doesn't, then I continue to call her until she...
Till she does, huh?
Or until she answers her phone because she's sick of it.
I'm sure she has caller ID, too.
She does. I know she does.
Well, yeah, I heard from Captain Tom earlier today. He said he had a migraine, so...
Okay.
He's not doing so hot. So I'm going to shout out to Zachariah Areola, Walter Woodard, Victor Loya, Victor Gamble, Tyler Ship, Travis Walters, Tiffany Cheeks, Thomas Lanham, Stephen Drayton, Stephen Bartley, Stanley Corbett, Shabazz Mohammed, Ryan Kloss, Roy Forbes, Gypsy Allman, Richard Smeal, Richard Little, Rashad Eady, Nicholas Smith, Maury Holloway, Montana Ruckman, Michael Johnson, Michael Flores, Matthew Hoover, Marvin Covington, Mark Sykes, Maria Pena, Marcus Brown, Lionel Rogers, Larry Johnson, Lamar Sanders, Kyle Triplett, Colton Caruso, Kerry Sellers, Juan Segura, Joseph Nimitz, Joseph Bender, Jordan Seal, John Thomas, John Graves, Jesus Vasquez, Jaron Reasonover, James McElreath, Jamal Fisher, Jaime Quijano Jr., Isaac Navarrete, Hugo Cusalpa, Francis Nye, Ireland McKay, Douglas Stickle, Derek Walker, David Weller, David Saffel, David Easley, Daryl Atkins, Daniel Lipscomb, Daniel Campbell, Curtis Otto, Curtis Henderson, Crystal Meany, Charles Miller, Charles Booth, Brian Smith, Ashley Bradshaw, Andrew Westbrook, Alexander Orchard, Akeem McIver, and Adam Watt, and of course Travis Fletcher. Let's see, Dennis Price, Bill Sims, Pete Sines, Rodney Reed, Cornelius Robinson, and I don't know, that's quite a bit. And that main list that I read off, that's from all over the country. Let's see, I got Pennsylvania, North Carolina, Oregon, California, Tennessee, Washington, CI. What is CI? What state would that be? CI. I bet it's a CL, right? Colorado?
No, Colorado's CO.
CO? So the CI must be like correctional institution then, right?
I think so. I think that's what...
That's North Carolina. And I got Fresno, California, North Dakota, Virginia, more North Carolina. I mean, they're just everywhere. And we were talking about it before the show, Danny and I were. You guys need to have your family call us. I know we've been getting some from out of state. We've been having some Virginia and some Oregon, some California. But all y'all that we're shouting out to, tell your families. They need to be calling us. They need to be having shout-outs. And, I mean, it's just a good way to keep in touch. So, what do you think, Danny?
I agree, because you never know when that you may not have that phone available where you can call. So have them call. Start building a relationship with us.
It's a good way to stay in touch. You guys get to listen in at your convenience, and they get to make the shout-outs, and it's that way they can let you know how much they love them. Sometimes, whenever I was down, it was hard on me because I couldn't hear my daughter's voice. So we've had a couple of the guys that say that they like it because they can go back and listen to it later on. So.
Mm-hmm. I know quite a few of them who've had family members pass away will go back and listen to their loved ones leaving shout-outs.
Amen. That's cool. Clinton Young. Shout out to Clinton Young.
Well, that was...
he just had a birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I seen him pictures of Diamond and told him happy birthday. And then I read a thing where the Clinton Young Foundation has a news thing now, right? And they had like 3 different guys that were talking about how hot it was and how the need for air conditioning down there.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It is. Of course, we know that, across the board, we know it's hot, and I think this year hasn't been as hot as it was last year. Last year was pretty. It was hot earlier in the year. Now it took us until recent to reach 100 degrees. Of course, when you're behind those walls in the red bricks or any of the prisons, it gets, regardless if it's 100 degrees or not.
Oh, it's been over 100. It was 105 yesterday.
100. Oh, the news said it didn't get that. We just reached 100 yesterday, I think.
Yeah. Do you have a thermometer in your car?
Yeah, mine always goes to when I get in, it's like 112 and stuff, and I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, I started the other day. It said 97. By the time I made it back home, it was like 101.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then our air conditioner went out.
What?
Yeah, it got hot.
In your house or in the vehicle?
In the house.
Oh, no.
There goes my chair. Yeah. So here I am with this thing on my leg trying to figure out what's wrong with the air conditioner. And good old Javier. Here comes Javier and his brother. I could tell them what to do, and they were agile enough to get it done. So, and I talked to Steve, and Steve was going to send his son out there, but Javier was already out. And Javier, I don't know if you've ever met Javier's brother, but he's pretty skinny. And the hole he had to get into was 18 by 18. So
18 by 18?
Yeah, 1.5 foot by 1.5 feet.
Wow.
Little bitty square. But he did it. Well, I think I used to be that skinny. Probably back in 1990.
Were you in prison then?
I went to prison in 1990. I sure did. I wore size 27 jeans. I weighed 135 pounds.
Really?
Yeah. It's hard to believe. I'm at 289. That's what I weighed today at the doctor. 289. So probably one of my legs is size 27 jeans.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Bill said I'm stage 3 obese.
Stage 4.
Oh, stage 4, okay.
Stage 4, David.
Yeah, I'm getting up there.
You are.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to get active again, that's all. I've been laying up since April.
Yeah.
And then I start physical therapy Monday. I got Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and next week I'll have physical therapy. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, Shepherd America.
Shepherd America, yeah, 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas 77371.
Who was that, Linda? Just a lady, I don't know. Just some lady out of the blue said, "Give the chipmunk."
Okay, 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas 77371.
And that is the official address of the prison show. So we've been getting mail here at Caroline Street, and they're still sending mail over to
Lovett
Boulevard. And the official address is 226 Chipmunk Trail, Shepherd, Texas, 77371. That is the prison show's address.
You were fixing to say Shepherd America.
Shepherd America, it is. I mean, they've got mailboxes here, but they don't have them set up, and they don't use them. No. And so whenever we got a letter here at the station, I was like, well, how would they even know that address? Because we never give out this address. And Sandy says they Google it. I don't think that the guys down and the gals down there have Google, do they?
I don't know. They have more phones than AT&T.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm telling sales out of school, but I was watching some videos the other day from the inside. So they got to be coming from all those phones.
Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
Well, I'd like to thank Skyla Dawn for playing us some country music. We really did appreciate it. And she's fixing to come on again, but she's not going to be playing country music this time.
No.
Damage Control with DJ Chill and Skyla Dawn. They'll be playing y'all some good old hip-hop and let you shake your booty to it. And
shake your booty.
Shake your booty. Well, it keeps me awake on my drive home. She's right, though. I listen to country music most of the time. But on Friday nights on the way home, I can listen to whatever's playing on the radio, and it helps keep me awake. And I don't know. Dee Dee thinks I'm weird because I listen to all kinds of music. As long as it's music, I like it.
Well, you are kind of weird.
Well, we all know that, but what the heck, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's about that time. So y'all have a good weekend, and we really appreciate you. Tell your loved ones to call us and make some shout-outs.
Yeah, tell them. Tell them. But in the meantime, have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend. Where's that button at?
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. And Billy's loving high school. He's out there blocking for JV. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. It's prison radio. From Paris to Polanski,